Hello everyone, welcome back to the Talk Center YouTube channel. We hope you guys are prepared for this one because in today's video, we will be taking a look at some really cringe protesters. But first, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and much more. Hit the bell too so you don't miss out on any future videos. Anyway, let's get right into it. Number 1, we start things off with an old woman in a very interesting situation. She is standing in front of a boarded wall, but she seems to have paint all over her face. Fresh paint, by the way. How did it get there? I have no idea, but it seems like she is in an altercation with some people too. She was really fighting with some people that were in front of her. She even keeps standing in front of this boarded wall while there was security at some sort trying to clear and mark the scene. She was even shouting at someone saying, "We fought for you." At some point, the security had enough of the woman and started shouting in her face. She was a one-woman protester by the looks of things. Number 2. This clip is just plain weird. Here we see some protesters talk about how they are, white. Yeah, I'm confused too, but they do some parts together and even, it makes this whole thing weird, just super cringe. Just see it for yourself. Here it is.
Initially, what I could not understand were the invisible lines which seemed to divide people.
We were all white, and none of us knew it. Why did they tell us?
Reading about the sociology of class and white.
Just no words could describe what we have just witnessed. This was just, what kind of poem or protest is this? I'm sure we have seen a lot of weird and crazy protests in our lifetime, but this one is just plain embarrassing, to be honest with you. Number 3, we have some really weird SJWs. Here, they are appearing to be creating some sort of roadblock as part of their protest, get through to them to just get to his destination, but they are not letting him get through at all. They can all stay firm, and you can imagine it really angered the man. But what's really cringy is that the SJWs do some pretty stupid stuff when they're blocking the way. Just prepare your ears. They were screaming extremely loud right in the guy's face. A whole bunch of them. That must have been super annoying and very infuriating. It's just so obnoxious of these SJWs. First causing trouble by blocking the way to walk, and then just causing an absolute ruckus in people's face? Number 4. Next, we have an SJW who was talking about helping other people who are not American natives and saying that America as a country has a lot of resources. But it was the last part where she gets it all wrong. She mentions that the country should stop spending over $600 trillion on the military. Well, she was quickly exposed for being absolutely clueless because those numbers are ridiculously outrageous. This person who made the video called this person out for using such numbers and showed how ridiculous her claims were. They are clearly a lot of people who would just say anything or that, just to seem like they're smart or know things. But wait, it gets worse. Hear what she has to say when asked about where all of the money comes from.
So you mentioned the $600 trillion, right? Where does the majority of that money come from?
I honestly don't know. I would assume taxes?
That is a whole lot of tax money. Wow. You would at least think they would have researched and actually have facts, but they are just pulling information from out of thin air. Number 5. Next, we have a feminist who is going absolutely bonkers. She's shouting at a guy right in the middle of a crowded street, and she is clearly very angry while the guy is calmly trying to speak to her. Take a look.
What did I say to you?
You're insulting our minds by being here.
You have to respect asshole. And you're swearing.
I don't give a fuck!
I know you don't.
I fucking swear at you because you're being a fucking asshole, and you know
And what did I say to you?
It doesn't matter what you're saying to
I didn't even say anything to
This guy got an earful of an angry feminist. She was being so ridiculous at that moment, it was absolutely crazy. Number 6. We start things off with a feminist who is complaining that there's an issue with the way kids are raised and that the stereotypes like girls playing with dolls and boys playing with cars or trucks are the reasons why there's a gender disparity when it comes to some professions. There was another guest who was on the opposing side of this argument. It was his turn to speak, and he made no secret about how ridiculous he thinks that whole argument is. He is even laughing. He finds this whole argument absolutely ridiculous and laughable, and even points out a real issue there is, rather than this one. The woman who made the first argument was trying to make her point when her turn came around again, but after her piece, the man finished her off with some valid points and silenced her. The guy once again pointed out how ridiculous the claims were, and then also mentioned some of the fields of work which female dominated and are, some of the reasons why some fields are dominated by men and some not. He absolutely killed it with some logic and facts. Those protesters are quite something, to say the least. Tell us down in the comment section which one of the clips made you cringe the most. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and so much more. Click that bell icon too so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. We'll catch you guys next time, but until then, take care.